Hey guys, it's Cugsley back with another video, and it's been like a month since I've been on, and I'm only making a video because recently I checked YouTube Studio and I saw that I was actually getting views, which is pretty surprising. I did not expect to get that far, so I guess I'm doing this now, which is pretty cool. So yeah, last month, which was when I last made my video, or my last video, it was about the 7th of January, so right around here where I made 650, and a lot of updates have been made since then, and I thought I would show you guys that, and maybe next video also show you how I did it and give you a sneak peek to what I'm working on now. So with that, let's go in. So the menu hasn't changed very much. There's still the retro menu, which I think I added in. Yeah, I definitely added that in last video before that. So let's just play it, and I'm going to have an intro sequence enabled because there are a few things I want to show you in the intro as well. So at first, not much has changed. One thing I did though was I added a that, so now it'll like give you prompts saying press X to read document, press square to exit, paper to menu. That because a really cool thing happened. Project Genesis actually played my game on stream. And it was really cool. So, but problem was he kind of fumbled with the papers, if I remember correctly. And I mean, I can't blame him because it's really weird controls. Like you press square to open menu, and then you press X to open paper, and square to close paper. Like there's no circle, and that's because blink is circle. So there's that. Next thing I updated were the guards' guns. So now they look a lot more modern. They're no longer like century-old rifles, which is a nice thing. That was given in a review. Someone left a comment on here saying, I'm like, that's a good idea. I should do that. And also, I'll show you now, but because after this there's nothing that changes. Actually, there's one more thing. So I'll show you in a few seconds. What I want to show you is that the guards will now shoot you if you try to go out too much. Again, Project Genesis really helped me out with this. Even if he doesn't know it, he really helped me out with like figuring out what's wrong and what I can fix. Because he doesn't know what to do, I do, so I have a bit of a skewed view. So there's this room here I added, and that's what. Oh, so that just happened. What happened there was I think the back guard, the one behind me, walked past me, and I was gonna tell you that's what I wanted to show you. If you go in front of a guard or go behind a guard, if you go out of the range, I guess, from in between them, they will shoot you, right? Because you're disobeying, and that was the thing that Project Genesis like kind of messed around with. He ran all over the place, and the guards just froze. And I'm like, I need to fix that. So I fixed it, kind of. I didn't know that was a glitch until just then. So apparently that happens. I need to like refine the zones. Make it a little bit more smoothed out, make it a little more dynamic. That way it's not like I can be in front of him and he'll still shoot me. So now we're going on to the actual map. Let's get rid of enable intro sequence. And this is like the coolest part because there's so much that changed. So to start, the graphics have increased like a lot because I made the map more segmented. Now it's made of a lot more parts as opposed to fewer, more holistic items. For example, like these walls here. God, I hate him. These walls are like, that's one wall right there, that's another wall. Like they're all separate pieces. That way they can be sharper. It does kill the gameplay thermo, but you can kind of work around. So yeah, everything looks so much nicer. Now, it looked a lot like this my last video, but I've made it a little more fine. Reason being is because I wanted to get as high as possible for as low cost as possible. And I actually made it sharper because I wanted to fix the floor. There's a slight discrepancy now where this is actually too sharp because I wanted to use less pieces when making stuff, and to do that I had to make everything a lot finer. That way I can even it out, and yeah, so that's why I made it sharper. Next thing, Tesla Gate now activates slightly before the activation zone because someone complained about that. And I went to the actual game and they were right. It does the Tesla gate does activate just before you go into it, so to keep people from accidentally dying because they're too close to start with, I fixed that. Now there's a lot of new rooms added too. This is, I'm forgetting the name. I'm forgetting the 940, something like that. I think 914. SCP-914 is in the game now, or at least the room is. The actual machine is not. I need to add that in. That one's gonna be a bit more complicated because there's a lot of small, like kind of complicated shaped parts, and so that's gonna kill my thermometer if I'm not careful. But the room is there, and now there's key cards. So, and there's also a sprint meter. There's a lot of stuff. Sorry if I'm all jumbled and going all over the place. I'm trying not to have this video go on for like 30 minutes, and I also don't want to miss anything, so I'm bouncing everywhere. So yeah, there's a sprint meter now. There are key cards now, and whereas before you would you would activate a door, because previously there was an update where key cards existed, but like if you didn't have the right level, then it just wouldn't do anything. But now it'll actually tell you if you don't have the right level. That way it's you actually know what's wrong. So an example, would be right here. So I don't remember what SCPs are in this room, but I added in the layout. So like for example here, it'll now tell you level 3 key card required to open this door. So that's cool. And also, man, this is gonna be a complicated one to show you guys. I might actually just do that in another video. But I added SCP-049 area, and like there's the stairs and everything. There's a computer room. The computers are kind of low res right now, just enough to so that way you know they're computers, but they're there. And now there are levers. So if you activate it, because there's a heavy containment zone and like there's that area, and there's like I added the screen there and the blinking. It looks pretty good. And you need to pull these levers to do it. So yeah, the sound design was really difficult to get because of like I had to use it got weird. So I pulled that, and now the screen's turned off because I did that. And 049 isn't in the game quite yet because I suck at character design. So I can't make him. I can make the logic. That's not too difficult. Basically, just plop down a puppet and have him spawn in like areas near the player. Maybe make it to where he can open doors. But it's the character design, like the beak and the cloak. That's the one thing I suck at doing. Oh yeah, so again, this door also has it where it'll like beep, and that's the key card for. So it knows what key card you have. And I was able to open the 049 door because I had the exact level required. So if you have the level required, it won't say anything. If you have a level above what's required, it also won't say anything. So that was difficult to make too because a lot of like wires and stuff connecting to AND gates, timers. It was surprisingly difficult. And I'll show all you guys this next video because the stuff I did to make these updates are a thing in their own. So here it is. Recently I had it to where I'll point out too. So there's like that segment, like the walls, right? And originally they were it was one wall piece, so just like one of those, and then copied 9 times to make the stack. But that proved to kill the gameplay thermo because of just how many there are. So what I've done was I made it into one single tower, right? Like the entire sculpture is one tower. That way I don't copy it 9 times, then 2 times, then copy it 3 times for that, all that crazy stuff. So that's why like you see texture at the bottom and then not at the top, because I'm just like slowly working my way on texturing it. So until then, it's kind of where it's at now. So yeah, back to where I was. The screen's off now, right? And it says you need a level 3 key card. So if I got a level 3 key card, it would work. And what I want to do, because and I just reset it. So what I want to do, because I'm lazy, is I'm gonna just pull this guy all the way to the other side of the map, because I can do that, because I'm a cool person. And I'll show you guys what the area looks like before you turn off the levers and get a key card and whatnot. Let me just drag him over here, and hopefully he's in the right area. There we go. Because I want to show you this, because I just like it. And yeah. So if we look here, the screen is actually on, and if you click, if you like try to open the door, it has that up here. Because I thought, why not? You know. So yeah, there we go. That is just about it for the update. 106 is in the game, but I haven't actually seen him. Typically he spawns a lot more and just likes to overall fuck with me, so I'm surprised he's not here. Yeah, typically what happens with me is 106 will spawn, and I made it to where... Oh, shit! Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay, there's another part of the update. I added random generations, so it'll spawn in rooms randomly. Oh my fucking god, that scared the crap out of me. Okay. Yeah, so 173 is in the game, and 106 is in the game too. And I want him to spawn, but he might not. And if he doesn't, that's okay. But yeah, what he does is I added a like crawling animation. Like you'll watch him be able to crawl out of the ground, and he'll start walking towards you, and he can kill you. And but same as the original game on the PC. If he walks into a Tesla gate, then he'll disappear. So I added that in. Basically, I just like stuck the same microchip that I have on the player onto the 106 SCP. That way, the Tesla gate senses him and goes off. I just made it to where if the Tesla gate senses him while off in a certain range, it does all that stuff. I could just wait here, and hopefully he'll spawn in. So you know what I'll do? I will cut back to when he spawns in. We'll see. So see you guys when he tries to kill me. Hey guys, so I paused because he's spawning like right now, and if I unpause, he'll continue spawning, and I can't stay still when that happens. So yeah, you're about to see it. I won't show him crawling out of the ground because by the time he's done crawling out of the ground, I'll be right next to him and I'll die. So what I'll do is I will go past the Tesla gate and I'll show you what happens. So here we go. Oh my god! Take two! Hey guys, so here we are again. He spawned this time, and I'm gonna try not to die, and I'm far enough away now to where I can probably show him coming out of the ground, so we'll see what happens. Here we go. Kind of like see him crawling out of the ground. Now I'm gonna get out of here, because he's about to kill me. Alright, watch. There he goes, there he goes. And dead. So now he's not coming after me anymore. So I showed you guys both of that. Now, you know what? I'm just tell you what happens when he kills. Oh my god! I'm gonna just tell you what happens when he kills me, because I'm not waiting like another 10 minutes from the spawn. He comes after you and he's like, "Blah, I'm gonna kill you," and then you hear a squelch noise as he just like tackles you to the ground. That's basically it. So yeah, that's it for the update. That is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this longer than I'd like to be video, and I'll see you guys next time. Next video should be soon, and in that I will explain like how I did a lot of stuff, and I'll also show you what I'm working on. So just leave in the comments what you'd like to see how I did. Like if you want to know how I made 106 or how I made 173 or any of the other stuff, let me know, and yeah, I'll make a video on it. So see you guys next time.